Hello, this is our MHR 300 final presentation brought to you by Ryan Elder, Kit Greenberg, Anthony Giunta, Donnie Dockery, and Tagliatelle Sandara.
The problem we have identified is lack of face masks. In a pandemic such as the one we are currently experiencing, COVID-19, we face a limited supply of face masks as they are needed as personal protective equipment. Additionally, with the government mandate requiring the greater public to wear face masks in common areas and indoor businesses, the limited supply of face masks becomes even more prevalent than ever before. Face masks have shown great promise thus far in reducing the spread of COVID-19, so it is essential for there to be a sufficient amount of face masks available to the public in order to keep society safe and continue to slow the spread of the virus. While we are experiencing a face mask shortage among the greater public, more importantly, we are experiencing that shortage among those who maintain essential jobs, such as hospital workers, teachers, and store clerks. In these trying times, it would be extremely beneficial to society for a nonprofit organization to come in and help combat this shortage, to provide our society with the necessary personal protective equipment to keep us safe and do our part in ending this pandemic.
To solve these problems, we came up with an idea that will provide people with the protective masks and a new way for them to make money without leaving the safety of their own home. Our idea is to create a nonprofit that will pay at-home workers to put together the masks to sell to the public. The masks will be made by materials that our organization will send. This includes materials like fabric, thread, needles, and elastic, anything that you would need to build the mask. Along with that, we will send a set of instructions to ensure that the mask is made properly. After that, our organization will make sure that the standards of the masks are up to code, and we will pay the people for the masks that they make. Then, after that, we will sell them to the general public. This solution provides a service for two different groups of people. It allows people to be able to make money from the safety of their own homes. This could include people with health concerns that cannot leave their house due to COVID-19, but still need a source of income during these times of economic hardship. Also, with more and more regulations coming out about masks needing to be worn in public, the demand keeps growing. So having a nonprofit that provides this commodity will be beneficial to a large group of people.
This compares to other alternatives because instead of buying masks from anywhere, this solution gives people activities to do while they're in quarantine. It also provides a new job market that supplies an at-home activity for families to participate in while quarantining. It can even give families an activity to do together, given the ample amount of time they have on their hands. This job market is very similar to Uber. This gives people flexibility on hours and their overall schedule, which can be very appealing. This job market allows people to work from the comfort of their home without having to worry about catching coronavirus, COVID-19, at all. They're given all of the instructions in a labeled package, which is shipped right to their doorstep, making it super easy to construct each mask and ship at a fast pace. Also, most alternative mask-making companies are making them in bulk and are designed in a very generic manner. Our masks will have a more personal touch as they are made by people in their homes and are not manufactured in an outsourced country or company. For example, we can have the mask personalized for certain companies or even just families who want to add some personal flair to their collection.
As COVID-19 spreads through the country at an unprecedented rate, the healthcare industry has been overrun with sick patients and in need of more mask-making companies. Many people throughout the country have been stuck at home in the wake of the pandemic and are looking for something to do and some way to earn money during these difficult times. Giving people the means and instructions to handcraft masks that will be delivered directly to someone in need is a great way to pass time, make money, and help out in getting through this pandemic as safely as possible. People will use this organization for two main reasons: creating masks for others and those who are at high risk who need supplies delivered directly to their home instead of having to leave. There's a large amount of emotional motivation involved with this company, and as a nonprofit organization, many people will feel compelled to learn and create these individual masks to give back, but payment will also be included because of the unpredictable nature of this pandemic. This startup has potential to grow and evolve into something much larger given the public's participation, and I believe many will donate to and fully support this cause.
There are a number of risks and challenges that could potentially affect the success of our business, with the largest challenge being the unpredictability and unprecedented nature of this COVID-19 pandemic. Any large-scale vaccination would certainly end our mask-making business, as demand for masks would significantly drop, and we're unable to compete with large-scale mask-making companies in the long run. Unpredictable governmental regulations also have the potential to dramatically affect our business. Because we're setting up this business as a nonprofit with the intention to aid the nation in its fight against COVID-19 and help those who may have lost their job or have nothing to do while in quarantine, we do not plan to compete against larger scale operations. Rather, we'd like to work with them for the betterment of mankind. Another challenge that we may face is limiting the cost associated with shipping our product, as we only have $1,000 initially. So I believe we will focus on the startup of our business in Madison to allow for allocation of funds entirely towards the producers and product materials. With time, and as we hopefully try to find a partner in the industry, we can expand throughout the country and allow for an Uber-style business model that allows for flexible hours and seamless transportation and production of materials. A risk that we may encounter includes the human error in the productions of our masks that get sent out. Because we rely on unsupervised human production of our masks, we could mitigate the risk of production errors by creating a quality assurance team that essentially inspects all masks prior to being shipped for public consumption.
The visual of the mask blueprint shows how to put together the mask that is sent to their doorstep. The actual package comes with a cloth or fabric, string, Gorilla Glue, and sewing kit. All they need from home are a pair of scissors. The instructions are labeled and can easily be followed by anyone. The address to where the masks will be sent after they are done is included as well, with a packing label and envelope to make it super easy.